morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Callie, and this is another weekend of Clarinets, Cats, and Coffee. Guys, look, look. Isn't he cute? That's Luke, in case you didn't know. Okay, so in today's video, I just played for you a short etude from the Lefebvre 60 exercises for clarinet, and patrons, channel members, you guys should have received this ahead of time. I sent it to you guys all yesterday. If you're not already supporting my channel and you like what I'm doing here and you want to get PDFs ahead of time, please consider supporting my channel. Just a little bit goes a long way and means so much. So thank you to those of you who are already supporting my channel and keeping these videos going. It really means a lot. All right, so one of the things that I find very difficult whenever I am playing bass clarinet is actually switching between the registers. And I have a student right now who has been working on this himself in lessons, and I've been trying to find different etudes and things for him to do, and I came across this one on clarinet and I was like, dang, it would be great for all of us to work on this together. So a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. My main instrument is B-flat clarinet. I double on bass clarinet whenever needed, but I come to playing this instrument with the mindset of somebody going from regular clarinet to bass clarinet. So keep these things in mind whenever you are listening to my tips here, okay? So the first thing is you want to make sure when you are playing on bass clarinet that you are thinking lower. Everything is lower on bass clarinet than regular clarinet. So all of that high voicing, all of that really fast air and high tongue and everything, forget it. When you're playing bass clarinet, you got to be thinking a whole octave lower in your air, your voicing, and everything. So my biggest struggle in this is getting these register jumps to be accurate, okay? So whenever I am playing my lower note, like the very first note, I'm pretending that the sound is coming out of the center of my belly right here. And I try to maintain that support whenever I jump up to the upper register. So don't get all tensed up when you jump to the next octave. Keep it grounded, keep it low. So keep it low and your clarion register will come out nice and clean. The other thing that I find challenging is actually toward the end whenever it goes down into the very low range. It's very hard for me to do that without honking or squeaking, if that's even possible on this instrument, squeaking on that. So for example, when it jumps down, you know, that for me is very tough. So again, like I said, you got to think low. So if you're thinking low when you're playing in the clarion register, you keep things grounded. You just have to stay as relaxed as possible. The lower and lower and lower you get in your instrument, okay? So whenever I practice this, so I'm anticipating that low air support before I even play those notes, before I even play. Now the last tip is going to help out, I think, a lot of you, and that is you have to make sure that your air pressure is in the front of your mouth whenever you go to play. I hear a lot of players sometimes when they go to bass clarinet and they're trying to play in the clarion register, myself included. This is why I've had such a journey with this. But anyway, for example, like clarion register G, I hear a lot of players try to sneak into it like you can get away with on regular clarinet. That doesn't work on this guy because you try to sneak in, you get squeaks and squawks and all kinds of crazy things. So you just have to get used to placing that note exactly where it needs to be. So it's got to be right there whenever you mean to play it, okay? And yes, I know that there are videos out there of other players who are like, I put my head going up and down and all kinds of things. I don't do that. I try to maintain as consistent head, body, jaw position as possible. Any tiny movements that might happen, I try to not think too hard about, okay? So it's a matter of keeping the support low, using the right air pressure from the very start of the note, and anticipating the note before you play it. So have fun practicing this one, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a good week next week. This is great for regular clarinet as well, so if you're on the Facebook group, you can post this on any instrument you would like. You can share this with us, we'll listen. And as always, happy practicing.